Welcome to the Female Excellence in Advice Award. I'm Olivia Devere, and it's with great pleasure I introduce our 6 nominees chosen from over 100 exceptional applicants. These women are pioneers in the field of financial planning, empowering, inspiring, leading across our country. It's with great pleasure I present to you our 6 nominees.
My dad always told me, really, that girls had to do all the washing up while the boys had to do their homework. And that was one reason that started my career as a businesswoman, I think, knowing that I would always do what I wanted to do and build a business. To start as a secretary and then to own the company, I worked very hard, I studied hard and I learnt a lot. Doing that really started me on my serial entrepreneurship. The most important thing is actually being able to care and to help people along in their financial literacy, because it's something that's really missing in people's lives, from school to when they get older. The most rewarding thing, I think, has been when something does go wrong in somebody's life, and it normally does, being there to support these people through the hard times. Making my clients successful inspires me the most.
Seeing success stories, even in amongst clients, is, my inspiration. I think if you can help someone achieve their goals, to get ahead in life, and to certainly set themselves up, I love seeing the weight lifted off shoulders. Helping anyone that I encounter is really my goal. One of the most complimentary things that we get is our referrals. So we've certainly won awards in the past as well, which have been massive accolades. But at the end of the day, when you've got your own client base that's highly referring clients back to you, it's telling you that you're doing something right. I'm a little bit out of the box as far as strategies. I have the shoes and booze accounts for clients because I know that people spend money on shoes and booze. Some people like to spend a lot of money on travel, some people don't. Some people have different priorities in life. I don't think there's one solution fits all. I like to give clients options, I like to educate them, I like to empower them. It's not what you earn, it's not what you spend, it's about having that right strategy in place, having someone who you can partner with to help you financially in life, and starting sooner rather than later. Because it doesn't matter if you're 25, it doesn't matter if you're 45, you need a strategy, you need to get things in place and let time take care of the rest.
Really, it's about prevention rather than reactive help, and people spend more time planning their weekly shop or their annual holiday than they do their future. So it's not just about looking at products, it's about looking at the whole holistic picture. If you're not passionate and you're not caring, find another profession. In my case, my focus is on aged care, so it might be that they've had to make a decision about putting mum or dad into aged care. So everybody's traumatised, they're in hospital, they have dementia, so it's going through the minefield of making sure that everybody knows the options and that the financial stress of the whole thing is taken away. Our client value proposition is that we help our clients make smart decisions about their financial future. If you ask the man in the street or the woman in the street, what's a financial advisor do? Most of them wouldn't know, I've got to have money. No, you need to have a plan.
I am really passionate about giving good advice to people and actually inputting into their lives. We see quite a diverse range of clients. We have a rural practice and Adelaide-based practice. We have everything from farmers to doctors to lawyers. The environment, that is diverse for a start. We've had occasion where we've had to actually drive out to a farmer who was in the middle of spraying his paddock to collect his superannuation cheque, and we were given these directions on this mud map and parked in the middle of a paddock, and he drove the tractor up to the car, signed some paperwork, and we took the cheque back. But there was a couple that were a more elderly couple, and his health was deteriorating, and he thought he needed to keep working because I just didn't have the resources for him to retire. So we sat down with them and checked through their situation, checked what they actually wanted their retirement to look like, and planned for them to be able to finish work. He finished within 3 weeks. We just saw him getting physically healthier and healthier, and even the way he looked was better. And just really enjoying life and very happy. And to have him almost in tears when he left the appointment to say, "Thank you so much," that's everything you need for a reward. Get more women into financial advice. We need to be a lot more clear about what it actually is. Women have got excellent skills in listening, and that's quite a big part of financial planning, is actually making a connection with an individual so that you can fully help them.
As I see the advice process is like a conversation. It's like a continuing conversation. So when clients say to me, "When do I need to come back in?" I will say, "When you feel you need to continue the conversation." My first book was a guide to buying property, and look, I wrote that because I was sick to death of saying the same thing over and over again. So I wrote the text. I got someone to do some illustrations. I rang up a printer and said, "Can you print this book to me?" And it seemed really easy. And then I was very fortunate that I got a lot of good press, and we sold something like 1,500 copies in 2 weeks, which is a lot for a financial book in this country, with no distribution. It just was all sold out of our office, so we felt like a bookstore. But what I know is that the definition of a good book is when someone buys it and then they ring up and they buy a copy for their sister or their brother or their friend. When people come in, and they've got their guide to property and it's got yellow sticky notes and highlighted, and it's almost falling apart because they've used it so much. I want to give people the skills that they can use throughout their life to make better financial choices and get themselves into a better financial position.
In my own business, I'm in a privileged position because I've been able to grow my business the way I've wanted to do it. And I've really believed for a long time that everyone should have access to financial planning and understanding and literacy, financial literacy. My personal motto is to inspire, build and grow independence in myself and other people, and to have a heap of fun in the process. Financial planning can be really dry. A lot of people are very anxious, feel that they should understand money, but it's okay not to, and to be able to have a guide. That's why you go to an expert. That's why you go to a doctor or a dentist. You're going to get expert advice. You have to actually change people's mindsets around money, and they don't quite know what to expect when they come to a financial planning meeting. They think it's going to be about the numbers and they're going to get a slap on the wrist. It's not that at all. It's about being very clear about where you are at the moment and understanding where you want to be. You've made a huge impact on people's lives, and you just really want to share that with people and encourage women to actually take up the gauntlet and be in that leadership role as a financial advisor. They really need to be in those leadership roles with clients at the coalface, because they can fundamentally make a difference to people's lives and see the effect and have those long-term relationships with people.